In this video, I'm going to take you through pallet management on the handheld device with Agility Mobile. I'd like to show you how we can use Pallet Builder to build up pallets right from the inventory from Business 1, how we can transfer and move those pallets around as license plate numbers, and how we can also do letdowns for picking bins. So let's just take a look what we have on hand first off. And so we'll look at our grid view for our bins. And so we're looking at Business 1 data using our grid views. And what I'm interested in here is the 5211 bin. So we have 905 on hand in this bin. And so I'm going to go to the handheld and do our pallet builder. So pallet builder here, I'm going to hit enter to get a new pallet. And I'll scan my item, which is a motherboard. And I'm going to scan the bin that I'm going to build this pallet into. So I have 905 loose inventory items in here, and I'm going to start palletizing them. So scan the bin that I want to put onto and do 20 of those. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to get a new pallet. So there's our pallet label, and our pallet number is 109. And I'm going to build a couple of these. So I'm going to do a new pallet again and do the same bin and quantity of 20 for that. Okay, and pallet 110. And just take a step back for a second and take a look. Inside of Business 1 on the menu, we've got Item Pallet View. So pulling up Item Pallet View, we can see all the pallets that we've got in the inventory. So there's 109 and 110 so far, and they're both sitting in the 211 bin. I'll leave that up for a second, and I'm going to go back and build a couple more pallets. Same item and same bin, and we'll do another 20. And there's our pallet label 111, and one more, and 20 more of those. All right, so we have 109, 110, 111, and 112. So if I come back here and refresh, there's a 111 and 112. Okay, and on the handheld, we can also view what pallets we have out here by coming in here and scanning our pallet 109. So we scan pallet 109. So we see it sitting there, we scan it, and it says that it's been in the 211 bin, has the motherboard and quantity of 20. So this process we're looking at really just one item per pallet. With pallet management, it's defined really, you can have as many items and as many mixed items as you want on that pallet. You can restrict it or open it up as much as you want. It's a pretty open canvas to work for exactly what your business processes are needed. So that's the pallet view, but let's transfer this pallet. So we've got this, now we have this pallet sitting in our inventory, and we can just walk up and scan that pallet 109, and we can move it to a new bin. So let's move it into our 142 bin. All right, so if we refresh this, we can see that 109 has now been moved into the 142 bin. And also if we go to our item location bin view, and we go back to that same item, and we look at the 211 bin here, we now have only 885. So 20 has left that bin, and it's been transferred out. And if we go back in here even further to the Business 1 view and look at our bin location contents, we can see that there's 885. So we're just looking at Business 1 data real time, and we're updating the data real time. So let's pull that pallet view back up again and go back to the handheld. And let's just move some other ones. So let's move 110, and we'll put that into another bin as well. So we're just moving these pallets around where we need to put them for put away for later. So 110 is now in the 311 bin. All right, so pretty easy to move the pallets around the floor. So, typically the process is you're transferring these pallets, and everybody's process is different, and using Form Studio, it's very easy to change these forms and modify and make them work exactly as you need. But typically what we see is people taking these pallets and putting them into like an overstock bin, and then maybe having some picking bins at the bottom, and therefore you would do what's called a pallet letdown. So the pallet letdown, you would just scan a pallet, so like 109, and I would just scan the bin that I'm going to put this into. Okay, and as soon as I do that, it did a transfer, but it also deleted the pallet. So if I go back to my item pallet view, we can see that 109 is gone. So it transferred from a top bin and moved it down to a lower bin, like a picking bin, and it deleted the pallet because at this point I've broken the shrink wrap, and now I might want to go through and start picking ones and twos for maybe like either a mixed carton for UPS, FedEx, or USPS type of shipping, or maybe I want to create a new mixed pallets. Maybe do mixed pallets where I put heavy on the bottom and light on the top, and then shrink wrap those back up as a mixed pallet to go out on some kind of a truckload or less than truckload shipment and print a bill of lading. All right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.